Hello, everyone. This is Chris Wilkie with Hosky Consulting, and it is day number 2 of the 25 beers and marketing tips of Christmas. And I just wanted to welcome you and hope you enjoyed day number 1 with the Shiner holiday cheer and advice about being everywhere and how to determine where everywhere is for you. Today, we're just going to make it pretty simple, and we're going to talk about how to find great topic ideas for blog post. So what I'm going to tell you to do is this is some advice that I received and kind of ran into and then kind of used it when I was working at Remax of Indiana. And what this advice is if you're looking for a blog topic to write, go through your inbox and look at the questions that your customers are already asking you. You'll find out that if you write out an answer one time and use it as a blog post, you can actually refer people to that blog post, or they can find it themselves to save you time and effort in trying to answer these questions. It's not being lazy, it's just finding an easier way to get the content and answer the questions that are going to be out there. So think of like a frequently asked questions blog post or a certain topic or a question, and we did this all the time in real estate. And what we would do, or what we would advise the real estate agents to do, would be to answer questions that they get. So, like, how do we go about getting a loan on a house? What is the process of getting my house inspected? Those are great topics that they probably get a lot of emails about, but they have no idea, and the customers have no idea those answers. They can look and find it somewhere else, but if you build this content library of questions that are going to be asked, you'll be a content resource, and people are going to stumble across your site or use your resources to help better their lives, and then in the long run, it'll pay back to you. So, the beer of the second day is called Banks. Banks is a premium Caribbean lager, and it is the only beer brewed in Barbados. So I'm going to go ahead and open this, and I'll give you a little backstory over why I have this beer. So Banks is in Barbados, like I just said, and my wife and I went to Barbados on our honeymoon, and this was actually the only beer that is brewed on the entire island. So when you went up to the bar, the only beer you could order would be this beer. And compared to Red Stripe, which is from Jamaica, I really, really liked this beer. So I brought a few back with me, and it's the beer I'm going to review today. I'm going to review this, and I'm also going to give you a recipe, and I think I have it with me. If not, I'll post it in the comments or the description. But it's for a beer cocktail, which is something that one of the bartenders really, really liked to make for us, and we had a good time. And I apologize for the Yuengling glass. This is one of the glasses that I received as a present. So let's do a little description. This is a very light, crisp, clean beer. You can tell I can see right through it. It's kind of almost a Mountain Dew shade of color. The head is very tight. The bubbles it's very carbonated, and it smells, and the best way to describe this smell is like a Heineken or a Budweiser. So it's going to be that light lager beer. And a lager is different than an ale, and it's all due to the brewing temperature of how they control the yeast that ferment the beer. So a lager is cooled when it ferments instead of just regular room temperature fermenting. So you're always going to get this nice, cleaner, more thorough fermentation, and that's why you're going to have a clear beer. So let's give it a taste. That's really good. If I'm going to give it a star rating, which I did not give one to mine yesterday, but I'm going to do one today, this should be about a 4 on a lager scale. Probably even a 4.5. I kind of like this better than I like the standard Miller Lite, Coors Light, Bud Light. It has a sweet flavor to it, but it's very, very crisp and refreshing. You could drink many of these on a hot summer day while you're out playing golf or you're out on the beach, and you'd really enjoy it. But taste profile, it's going to be more of one of those premium lagers. So you're talking Heineken flavor, Stella Artois, or Stella Artois, however you say that. I'm not very good at pronouncing them, but I know what they taste like. It's got that very, I don't know if it's from it's a Belgium, and it's got that crisp, clean kind of taste to it. I don't know if there's better words to describe it, and by day 25 I'll know these. But that's going to be the flavor profile here. Now, if you ever have a light lager beer and you want to make a different drink with it and you have this stuff laying around, here is the perfect drink. It's called a Skippy. And this is a shout out to Dwayne in Barbados. He's the one that taught us this recipe. What you do, we start off with some lime, a few slices of lime. Put them in the bottom of a glass, throw some ice on top of that. You want to do a little, about half shot of passion fruit rum. You want to do a shot of peach schnapps. You want to do about a shot of strawberry daiquiri mix. Then you want to throw in, let's see, what is the last one? You want to throw in a little bit of grenadine. And then what you want to do is you want to muddle those all together. So you want to take that stick-like thing, smash it all up, get those flavors to mix around. Then you're going to have this really nice little drink. You're going to pour that into a glass. Then you're going to top it off with some of this lovely beer, Banks or any other light beer. And what you'll make is called a beer cocktail. That is the Skippy, and that is one of my favorite drinks that I drank while I was in Barbados. And I had a lot of drinks because it was an open bar, and it was on an all-inclusive resort. So next time you want to try a fruitier drink, definitely try the Skippy. And join us next time, which is tomorrow, for the day 3. And you'll see it right on the board there, day number 3 of the 25 beers of Christmas, with a little bit of marketing advice. And if there's any marketing advice you want to hear, please tweet at us at @Hosky or shoot us a comment on YouTube, and we'll be up and we'll have it, and we'll answer your questions as soon as possible. Thanks, and have a fantastic evening.